I summed up my Chinese at this moment.
呢個就係我所認識嘅中文啦。
It's really lovely to be with you, to see old friends and meet new ones.
能夠係見到我哋嘅老朋友，又認識新朋友，係件好開心嘅事。
And we are bringing with us greetings to you from the church in Israel, from Jewish and Arab believers in Christ.
我從喺以色列嗰度嘅阿拉伯同埋係猶太嘅信徒帶嚟對大家一啲嘅祝福。
That are aware that we're getting together and are praying for us.
佢哋都知道我哋今晚同大家喺埋一齊為到我哋祈禱。
Thank you also for Dr. Sito and Millie and many, many others that have worked very hard to make this evening and this conference possible.
多謝施律醫生，多謝Millie，同埋好多嘅弟兄姊妹去安排呢一個靈會。
Well, you know, we want to talk about Israel in this conference.
我哋想講關於以色列。
And we're going to start with pretty basic questions.
咁我哋喺開始嘅時候要問一啲好基本嘅問題。
But questions that truly are confusing to many, many followers of Christ around the world.
但係對好多認識主嘅人嚟講咧，呢啲問題都幾混亂嘅。
You may be aware that the word Israel and Jewish and sons of Jacob repeats in the scriptures almost 3,000 times.
大家都唔知唔知道咧？呢啲所謂以色列同埋雅各之子或者猶太人呢啲嘅稱呼咧，喺聖經裏邊交替用咗超過3000次。
And over a time period of 4,000 years, a span of time of 4,000 years, God seemed to spend a lot of energy and place in scriptures talking about Israel.
咁整整有4000年啊，喺聖經裏邊咧，其實講咗好多關於以色列嘅嘢。
From that perspective alone, it seems like it's an important subject.
從呢個角度嚟睇咧，呢個應該係一個好重要嘅一個課題。
And so we will attempt to look at some key aspects of that.
咁所以我哋會睇一睇當中一啲幾重要嘅信息。
And the question we will have for this evening is the return of the Jews to the state of Israel a miracle?
咁我哋今晚要問嘅問題咧，就係猶太人正在回歸以色列。呢個係咪一個神蹟咧？
And we were privileged to hear bits of the spiritual journey of Seth, Dr. Postell.
頭先我哋聽到潘石夫博士啊，佢同我哋分享嘅一個見證。
My background and story has similarities and some differences.
我嘅背景、我嘅故事咧係有啲相似，亦都有啲分別。
I was born and raised in Israel.
我亦都係喺以色列成長。
I've met Christ as a young adult.
我喺年輕嘅時候咧就認識咗耶穌。
25 years ago.
25年前。
And before that time, I never ever met a Jewish believer in my life.
喺之前呢，我並冇認識過任何一啲信耶穌嘅信徒。
So I thought I was the only one since I was the first one since the time of Paul.
我以為咧係自保羅以嚟咧，我係第一個信主嘅猶太人。
Well, I discovered a few months later I did not need to be that dramatic. I'm not the first one since Paul.
但我信主之後幾個月，我就發覺原來我唔係淨係得我一個，仲有其他人嘅。
But at that time there were not many.
但係喺嗰個時候咧，其實唔係太多信徒。
And I will tell you a little more of my spiritual journey along the way.
咁我都會遲啲同大家分享下我嘅屬靈嘅一個旅程係點嘅。
I will say that my family are Babylonian Jews and from my mom's side and Spanish Jews on my dad's side.
我媽媽嗰邊咧可以講係巴比倫嘅猶太族群，然後我爸爸嗰邊咧就係來自西班牙嘅猶太族群。
And my wife's background is from Germany, German Jews.
我太太咧佢係來自德國嘅猶太族群。
And Seth shared a little bit about his background in the United States, but his family comes from Poland and Russia.
咁潘博士咧，佢屋企就來自俄羅斯同埋波蘭。
And I'm telling you that also as an introduction to the fact that God has been gathering the Jews from literally all over the world.
從呢個我哋就已經睇得到一啲簡單嘅例子，神係點樣從係世界各個地方招聚佢嘅子民。
And just a last personal word as we begin is that Seth and I have the privilege to serve in One for Israel.
我同我嘅同工潘博士咧， 都係喺呢個合一為以色列嘅呢一個運動裏邊工作嘅。
We won't be talking about that very much in this conference,
喺呢個領會裏邊，我哋唔會講得太多。
but I will say just this, that we are very much involved in reaching our people for Christ and especially training them for life and ministry.
我哋嘅事工基本上就係針對住猶太人，希望佢哋歸主，為到主而到侍奉。
Now, how do we move the presentation forward? Thank you. I'll work it out. Mhm. Right. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Oh, it moved ahead too much. Or did it? Well, anyhow, let me start by asking some very basic question. Who are the Jewish people?
一啲好基本嘅問題，邊一啲係猶太人呢？
And which is the land of Israel?
邊一度先至係應許之地呢？
Now, the Bible talks, as we said, about Israel, the sons of Jacob, the Jewish people.
咁聖經交替咁樣稱呼以色列、猶太人同埋雅各嘅眾子。
All of that mean the physical descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
其實嘅意思都係一樣，呢啲都係亞伯拉罕、以撒同埋雅各肉身上嘅後裔。
I'm sure this is common knowledge.
我相信大家都知道。
In Genesis chapters 1 to chapter 11, we read about the human condition.
喺創世記1至11章，我哋睇到人嘅境況係點樣。
Adam and Eve begin in heaven, the way it's supposed to, in Eden, in the way it's supposed to be.
咁亞當同亞娃喺伊甸園喺當時應該一個好好嘅環境。
And as sin enters the world, the human condition deteriorates.
然後罪就入咗世間，然後人嘅情況咧就越嚟越敗壞。
And in chapter 11 of Genesis, we get to the negative anticlimax of the human condition.
咁然後喺創世記第11章，我哋就睇到呢個反高潮啦，人嘅情況係點樣敗壞。
The humanity is separated from God through sin, by sin,
因為罪嘅緣故咧，人就同神分離啦，
and separated from one another
亦都係
through different languages.
彼此之間咧，亦都因為語言唔同嘅緣故，
Do you remember-
亦都分隔咗啦。
Do you remember in chapter 11, God mixed the languages?
記唔記得喺第11章，神就將佢哋嘅語言咧混亂咗。
So, had I spoken Cantonese, we wouldn't need translation, no offense.
今日如果我能夠講廣東話嘅話，小弟都唔需要企喺度。
But if we lived before Genesis 11, maybe I would have spoken Hebrew and you would understand.
咁若果今日喺創世記11章以前嘅話咧，我講希伯來文，大家都會能夠理解。
But the point is, in Genesis chapter 11, human condition changes forever.
但喺第11章開始咧，人嘅境況咧就越嚟越差，改變得好犀利啦。
For the first time, there are nations.
然後由嗰個時候開始咧，我哋就有國家呢樣嘢出現。
And why am I telling you all this?
點解要同大家講呢樣嘢咧？
Because then comes Genesis chapter 12.
因為跟住我哋就有創世記第12章，
And in Genesis chapter 12, God calls this man Abram,
然後喺12章神呼召亞伯拉罕，
calls him to follow him,
叫佢跟隨佢。
and he tells him, I'm going to make a great nation out of you, Abram.
我要係藉住你咧成立一個大國。
And God promises him three things.
神就應許咗3樣嘢。
He promises him a seed. I'm going to make you a great nation.
我答應你，你會有後裔成為一個大國。
And these are Isaac, and then Jacob, then the 12 tribes, then David, and ultimately Jesus himself.
咁就係以撒、雅各有12支派，去到大衛，跟住去到耶穌。
God promises him a land.
神又應許咗佢哋有一塊地。
By the way, the current state of Israel is approximately 1/5 or 1/6 of the promised land.
事實上，今日嘅以色列所佔據嘅土地咧，就等於當時神所應許嘅應許之地，約莫1/5至1/6咁大。
And most importantly, God says, Abraham, these people that will come out of you, they will be a blessing.
咁最重要就係神同亞伯拉罕講話，你嘅後裔會成為好多人嘅祝
Because
福，
your family is going to bless all the families of the earth.
因為你嘅一家就會祝福世界上所有人。
And I will protect you divinely.
我會係保護你。
Those that bless you, I will bless, and those that curse you, I will curse.
祝福你嘅我會祝福，咒詛你嘅我會咒詛。
So the ultimate purpose of God's calling to Abraham and for creating the nation of Israel
咁所以神呼召亞伯拉罕去係創立呢個以色列呢一族，
is to bless all the families, all the nations of the earth.
係為到要祝福萬國萬民。
Now, I'll tell you a personal story.
咁同大家講一講我一個個人嘅故事。
20 some years ago, I had the privilege of being a Sunday school teacher for 7 years old in our congregation.
有乜廿幾年前咧，我喺我教會裏邊咧，有幸就成為一個主日學教師，教一班約莫7歲咁上下大嘅細路仔。
I was in my early 20s and I was really afraid. I didn't know how to, teach young people.
當時我20零歲，真係有啲係驚嘅，因為都唔好識點樣去教啲細路仔。
But the responsible person said, "Oh, don't worry. We're going to give you, they gave me a really high-tech device.
咁個負責人話：你唔使驚，我會俾啲工具你。
It's called a flannel graph. Are you familiar with what's a flannel
一
graph?
啲高科技嘅嘢，呢個叫視教圖，大家知唔知
This
係咩嚟嘅咧？
flannel board, and you put different figures and tell the story to the children.
其實一塊絨布咧，如果你上過主學都知啦，就貼啲公仔啊，貼喺上邊，唔使膠紙，唔使 blue tack 嘅。
Now, why am I telling you about this high-tech device?
點解同大家介紹呢個高科技產品呢？
It's because in a lot of ways, God is using Israel as the flannel graph for the nations.
因為其實神咧就係好似係用以色列咁樣去教導我哋，俾我哋知道，用呢個視教圖呢個形式話俾你聽，我哋聽佢係點嘅。
And the way we understand Israel influences the entire way we understand the
我
scriptures.
哋點樣去認識以色列，就影響到我哋點樣去認識聖經。
And with that, let's jump to some vital statistics about Israel and the Jewish people.
讓我哋又睇一睇啦，關於猶太人嘅一啲重要統計數字。
Now, by the way, I'll just say that Dr. Sito and I, we keep arguing
司徒醫生同我有啲嘅爭論。
if the Jews are the Chinese of the West or the Chinese are the Jews of the East.
究竟中國人係咪西方嘅猶太人，或者猶太人係咪東方嘅中國人呢？
But as you will see, there's a bit of difference in the numbers.
因為大家睇到個數字上好大嘅唔同。
So in the Exodus out of Egypt about 4,000 years ago,
喺4000年前咧出埃及嘅時候，
estimates are that there were between 3 to 6 million Israelites that came out of Egypt.
估計你有冇有300至600萬人呢？就係出埃及。
And of course, they had 40 years of journey in the desert, but probably about the same number entered the promised land.
咁佢哋喺曠野流浪40年之後，約莫有同樣數目嘅猶太人就入咗去應許之地啦。
Now, when we jump ahead to the Babylonian exile, the first exile in the times that is when the Temple of Solomon was destroyed.
當我哋去到啲猶太人被擄往巴比倫，咁啊第一聖殿係起嘅時候咧，
We don't really know how many Jewish people there were.
我哋唔知道當時有幾多猶太人。
We do know that most of them, not all, but most were exiled.
我知道係大部分嘅猶太人咧都係被流放嘅。
And a small minority came back with Ezra, Nehemiah, and the ones before them.
有少數嘅猶太人咧就跟隨以斯拉同埋其他一啲嘅人咧就翻去耶路撒冷啦。
Now, as the temple is rebuilt, the second temple is rebuilt.
咁第一聖殿被毀之後，佢哋重建聖殿咧。
And in the time of Jesus,
咁喺耶穌嘅時候，
about 40 years after the resurrection, Jerusalem falls and the temple is destroyed.
喺耶穌基督升天之後，有冇40年咧？呢個第二嘅聖殿咧又再次被毀啦。
Now, Josephus tells us that the siege on Jerusalem occurred or began in the Passover.
約瑟夫呢個歷史學家就話俾我哋知道咧，耶路撒冷被圍嘅時候，應該係喺逾節嘅呢個咁嘅日子。
And this is important because the population of Jerusalem grew dramatically during the Passover. We read about it in the New Testament.
因為喺逾節嘅時候咧，呢個地方就會有好多猶太人。
So millions are killed or going to exile in 70 AD when Jerusalem falls.
咁所以喺主後70年咧，耶路撒冷被毀，就有好多猶太人係被殺同埋係被驅逐咗啦，離開咗佢自己家園。
But historical sources estimate that still remaining in the land outside of Jerusalem about 1.5 million Jewish people.
咁喺嗰度嘅時候嘅統計咧， 以色列猶太人約莫仲有150萬到。
Now we keep jumping ahead another thousand years, and in the Middle Ages, it's very difficult to estimate how many Jews there were.
咁啊，過咗有1000年嘅時間啊，都好難去估計當時有幾多猶太人。
In the land of Israel, there are only very few families of Jewish people.
喺以色列地咧，其實係好少猶太人嘅家庭喺度。
And I'll tell you a little more about the Middle Ages later.
咁會再同大家講一個關於中世紀裏邊發生啲咩事。
But we jump ahead quite a bit. Oops. Seems like the order has been slightly altered. We're moving. There we go. We jump another 1,000 years to 1910.
去到1910年。
And the reason we jump to 1910 is because there was the formal census of the Jewish people around the world at that year.
因為喺嗰一年呢，就有一個正式嘅統計猶太人人口。
So the early part of the 20th century, there are roughly 13 million Jewish people around the world.
咁喺20世紀初咧，就約莫有1300萬嘅猶太人。
2 million in the United States.
喺美國約莫有200萬。
2 million in the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
喺當時嘅奧匈帝國亦都約莫有200萬。
The majority in the European continent.
絕大部分咧都係喺呢個歐洲大陸嗰度。
Minority in the Arab Middle Eastern countries.
少數咧就喺阿拉伯喺中東嗰一帶。
And only a very small minority, only 78,000 Jewish people are residing in Israel in 1910.
而喺以色列呢一帶咧，只有78000個猶太人。
Another very important year in the modern era is 1939.
另一個好重要嘅年份就係1939年。
Because this is the eve of the Holocaust.
因為呢個就係納粹大屠殺之前嗰一年。
Another formal census found that there was almost 17 million Jewish people around the world.
咁喺當時嘅人口統計咧，就話約莫有1700萬嘅猶太人喺世界各地。
There's no specific census in Israel at the time, but it's probably several hundred thousand.
咁喺以色列地當時就冇正式統計，估計有幾十萬度啦。
Of course, the Holocaust, Seth has mentioned 6 million Jewish people are murdered, and in 1948, the state of Israel is established.
咁喺納粹大屠殺嘅時候，好多嘅猶太人因此而死亡。喺1948年，以色列立國。
From almost 17 million in 39, it drops to 11 million in 48.
然後喺1939至1948呢10年裏邊咧，人口由11,700萬人跌到1100萬人。
Now, from those 11 million, 5.2, almost a half, are in the United States.
咁喺當中有冇一半係約莫500萬咧喺美國
2.5 million in Soviet Russia,
，250萬咧喺俄羅斯，
and only 650,000 Jewish people reside in Israel when the state is established.
就約莫65萬嘅猶太人就住喺以色列。
In 1970, it's a good year.
1970年好嘅一年，
I was born in that year.
嗰年我出生。
There's over 12.5 million Jews in Israel.
當時約莫又係1200幾萬嘅。
I'm sorry, in the world.
喺
12.5
世
million.
界整個世界裏邊約莫有1200萬嘅猶太人。
And almost 20%, 2.5 million, are residing in Israel.
有20%，即係250幾萬咧，係住喺以色列。
And of course, the majority are in the United States.
咁當然絕大部分咧係喺美國。
Now, a little later, I'm going to talk about some of the reasons for these big fluctuations in numbers.
遲一啲會同大家講解一下點解呢啲咁嘅數字會改變得咁犀利。
But now we come for today.
今日咧，
There is an actual body, a body of research that is conducting these statistics on the number of Jewish people in the world.
咁就有一啲嘅研究咧，去揾清楚究竟喺整個世界裏邊猶太人嘅分佈係點嘅咧。
Now, if you watch the media, which I'm sure you do in some way, then you see that Israel is on the news often.
大家都知道以色列咧，成日都喺呢啲新聞裏邊出現嘅。
But it is amazing to see that even today in 2016, there are approximately 14 million Jews in all the world. That's it, 14 million.
喺今日嘅世界咧，其實約莫係有1400萬嘅猶太人。
And I was talking to one brother the other day, and he told me in the Yunnan province alone, or Hunan province alone, there are 100 million people.
喺河南省咧， 本身已經有成億人。
So all the noise that the Jews are making, 14 million, that's it.
但係全世界咧，我哋只有1400萬嘅猶太人。
But note the difference in demography.
但係要睇下個分佈係點啦。
Just over 50% are residing in Israel in 2016.
原來當中有一半咧住喺以色列。
This is, by the way, statistics of the Jewish Agency. This is the research body that is giving all those numbers.
咁呢個係一個係專門去睇去研究猶太人人口嘅一個組織所統計出嚟嘅。
So, for the first time since the time of Jesus,
所以係由耶穌開始到而家係第一次。
the majority of Jewish people are residing in Israel more than in the rest of the world combined.
呢個世界嘅猶太人咧，住喺以色列嘅猶太人係佔據咗超過一半。
So this is quite an interesting statistic.
咁呢個係好有意思嘅一個統計。
Now, as you see, the United States, with more than 5.3 million, is second. About almost 40%, 38% of Jews live there.
咁約莫係38%嘅猶太人咧住喺美國。
And other places include Brazil, Australia, Germany. You can see on this table.
咁仲有其他嘅地方啦，喺英國又有，喺法國又有，加拿大又有。
Now, let me just say about how is the number of Jews growing in Israel.
咁就同大家講講猶太人嘅人口喺以色列係點樣增長呢？
Well, I alluded to that earlier, that people are immigrating.
有好多嘅猶太人呢係翻去以色列。
Sometimes it's willful immigration, and sometimes it's unwillful immigration.
呢啲嘅移民呢，有啲時候係自發嘅，有啲時候咧又唔係自發嘅。
But one of the foundational laws in the state of Israel is called the law of return.
但係喺以色列咧，裏邊有一條咁嘅法律，就係回歸嘅法律。
And that law states, in general terms, that any Jewish person can come back to Israel and receive citizenship immediately.
呢條咁嘅法律咧就話，任何嘅猶太人，不論你喺邊一度都好，你翻嚟以色列嘅時候，你就能夠得着以色列呢個國籍。
So, some more facts about the Jewish people.
有另一啲關於猶太人嘅事實。
Jewish people make up only 0.027% of the world population.
猶太人咧只係佔世界嘅人口0.027%。
You're probably aware that China is almost 20% of the world population.
中國人就佔咗有冇20%。
However, let's look at Nobel Prize winners.
但係睇下諾貝爾得獎者係點呢？
If we look at all the winners of all times, Jewish people make up 22.7%.
係呢個諾貝爾得獎者咧，猶太人佔咗22.7%。
If we look at Nobel Prize winners in the 21st century, it's over 30% that are Jewish.
21世紀咧，猶太人佔咗成30%。
And in economics, if we look only at Nobel Prize in economics, 40% of all winners are Jews.
諾貝爾嘅經濟獎咧，約莫係有40%係猶太人。
So small percentage,
喺人口嚟講咧，
but
係佔好少。
it seems like the impact on humanity, secularly speaking, is large.
但係似乎咧，對世界人類猶太人嘅影響係好大。
And since we're in Hong Kong, I thought I'll mention
既然喺香港咧，又同大家講一下啦。
that the wealthiest Jewish community in the world per capita lives in Hong Kong.
以人均收入計算嚟講咧，最有錢嘅猶太人就喺香港。
So, thank you, Hong Kong.
多謝香港。
And hopefully that's a blessing for Hong Kong too. But with all this statistic, let's ask, why is the return of the Jews to Israel a miracle? Why is that a miracle? I mean, it's an interesting statistic. Why it's a miracle?
點解猶太人翻去以色列、回歸以色列係一個神蹟咧？
Well, you know, maybe you may be aware that yesterday we just finished to celebrate the Passover.
尋日咧，你啱啱就完結咗慶祝逾越節。
But before I move on, let me tell you about the holiday cycle in the land of Israel.
又同大家講一講喺以色列嚟講，我啲節日係點嘅。
So our children begin school in the fall.
咁我哋嘅啲細路仔咧 就喺約莫秋天嘅時候開始讀
We
書
have
啦。
the fall festivals that we find in the book of, what you say in English, the third book of Moses. What's it called in English? Leviticus, thank you.
喺利未記，
And then they have a few months of schooling,
咁喺讀書幾個月之後咧，
and around December,
Naman
there's the
sa-
feast of Hanukkah.
咁就有呢個節日。
And in Hanukkah, the Greeks tried to kill us, but we won.
喺個節日其實紀念到咧，希臘人係想殺猶太人，但係佢哋失敗咗啦。
And then the kids go back to school.
然後嗰啲細路仔又翻學校，
And then we have the celebration of Purim, the book of Esther.
咁然後喺以斯帖嗰度又記載到另一個節日啦。
And then Haman tried to destroy us.
然後喺嗰度咧又記載到哈曼就想殺啲猶
But
太人，
God saved us.
但係神係拯救咗以色列人。
The kids go back to school.
咁嗰啲細路仔又翻去讀書啦。
And then we have the Passover.
然後就有逾節，
Pharaoh tried to destroy us.
法老咧就想殺猶太人，
But God saved us.
但係神又拯救咗猶太人。
So the kids go back to school.
咁細路仔又翻去讀書。
And then we have Holocaust Memorial Day,
然後我哋就有呢個紀念大屠殺嘅日子，
where Hitler tried to destroy us,
希特拉想係毀滅我哋，
but God saved us.
但係神又拯救咗我哋。
And the kids go back to school.
然後細路仔又翻去讀書啦。
And then we have National Memorial Day,
然後我又有呢個國家紀念日，
where when the United Nations voted to establish the state of Israel,
就係紀念到聯合國去投票贊同係以色列能夠立國。
5 armies from all around Israel tried to attack us and destroy us.
喺以色列周遭嘅有5個國家一齊嚟到攻打以色列，想毀滅以色列。
So we celebrate Independence Day,
咁然後我哋就去慶祝呢個獨立日啦。
and the kids go back to school.
然後細路仔又翻去讀書
Do
啦。
you see a pattern in those
你
holidays?
睇唔睇到呢啲咁嘅節日所代表係乜咧？
Very young childhood, we are taught to see in history that everybody is trying to destroy us.
由好細個嘅時候，我已經被教育到就係人都想殺咗我哋，
But God seems to save us.
但係神偏偏就拯救我哋。
So we're going to ask the why question in just a moment.
等陣就會係問呢一個點解呢個問題啦。
But let me share some details from Jewish history with you.
同大家分享一下關於猶太人嘅歷史。
So, of course, we start with 586 before Christ
係主前586年
in the Babylonian exile.
就有呢個被擄往巴比倫嘅呢件事啦。
The first temple is destroyed, hundreds of thousands are killed, the rest are exiled.
咁第一所聖殿就被毀滅，數十萬人被殺，餘者被擄。
We jump ahead 500 years.
然後又跳500年，
The second temple is destroyed.
第二所聖殿就被毀，
Hundreds of thousands are killed, the rest are are sold to slavery. Many are sold to slavery and exiled.
又有數以十萬嘅人被殺，然後好多猶太人係被賣為奴。
But as we said earlier, there's still at least 1.5 million Jews in the land of Israel.
但喺當時嘅以色列都仍然有約莫150萬嘅猶太人。
But then in 135 AD, about 100 years after the resurrection of Christ,
但喺主後135年呢，
there's a revolt, the second Jewish revolt against the Romans.
就有第二次嘅猶太人起義去攻打羅馬人，
And eventually the Romans destroyed, crushed the Jews.
然後羅馬人呢就毀滅咗當時嘅猶太族
Hundreds
啦，
of thousands are killed.
有幾十萬人被殺，
The rest are sold to slavery.
好多人就被賣為奴。
A Roman historian wrote that at this time the price of a Jewish slave was less than a loaf of bread.
有啲當時嘅羅馬歷史學家話俾我哋知道咧，一個猶太人嘅奴隸佢嘅價值咧係低過一塊麵包，
Because there were so many Jewish slaves.
因為當時係有好多嘅猶太人嘅奴隸。
And we move forward.
我哋去到
I told you we'll come back to the Middle Ages.
去到中世紀啦，
So the first crusade occurs in 1096.
1096年嘅第一次十字軍東征。
It was around that time that the accusation Christ killers began to be very popular.
就喺嗰個年代裏邊咧，呢個將猶太人視為殺基督嘅人係成為好多人嘅理解啦。
In the preparation for the Crusades,
喺呢個準備東征嘅時候咧，
many Jewish communities in France and in Germany were destroyed,
喺法國同德國咧，好多嘅猶太人社群被毀滅，
kind of building up the courage to go on those crusades.
使到佢哋能夠有呢個勇氣啊嚟到去東征。
I'm not sure if you've ever heard the term blood libel.
又唔知大家聽過呢個所謂血祭誹謗呢句話未？
This term was coined in 1140 or revived in 1144.
咁喺1144年，
And at that time, the blood label was that the Jews kill Christian children and use their blood to make Passover matzah.
好多人就話咧，猶太人係殺害啲兒童，就將嗰啲血去做逾越節嘅餅，
It sounds wild,
似乎係好奇怪啦。
especially because the scripture say exactly what the matzah is made of,
因為實際上聖經都話俾我哋知道點樣去做呢個逾越節嘅餅，
which is flour and water, no blood.
即係
Believe me, I just ate them, no blood.
我都有食過，絕對冇血嘅入邊。
The unfortunate result of those blood labels has been thousands of Jews that are persecuted and murdered.
好不幸咧，因為呢個原因因為呢個原因，好多嘅猶太人就被殺害啦。
We're jumping ahead another 150 years to England.
去到1290年嘅英格蘭，
It's not a common knowledge, but in 1290, England deported all the Jews.
喺嗰年呢，英國就驅逐咗所有猶太人離開嘅本土。
In accordance to a creed signed by King Edward I.
咁愛德華一世就下咗呢個命令，驅逐猶太人離境。
And for 500 years, until the 17th century, Jews were not allowed in England.
一直到17世紀啊，啲猶太人都唔準翻去英國。
Another major deportation, before we get to the well-known one,
係又有另一次嘅驅逐啦，
in 1347-48,
係1347至48年。
these are the years that Europe suffered from the Black Death, this terrible infectious disease. They didn't have Dr. Cito to help them that time.
喺呢個年代咧，歐洲當時有黑死病，司徒醫生當時並未出世。
So millions are dead in Europe.
喺歐洲數以百萬嘅人就病死咗。
And who's to blame?
咁啊，應該係埋怨邊個咧？
Of course, the Jewish people. They poisoned the wells. That's why there's Black Death,
點解咧？因為啲猶太人喺井嗰度下毒，
which is, of course, nonsense.
當然咧就唔係咁嘅。
In 1396,
1396年，
France, 100 Jews are deported,
法國咧就驅逐咗10萬到咁上下嘅猶太人離境。
and the Catholic Church conducts many forced conversions and massacres in Jewish communities.
當時嘅天主教咧就強迫呢啲猶太人改佢哋嘅信仰，亦都屠殺咗好多。
1421, same thing happens in Austria.
1421年喺奧地利同樣嘅事發生。
1492, the most famous deportation.
1492年最出名嘅驅逐離境。
King Ferdinand and his wife Isabel of Spain signed a decree, and all the Jews, and there were many Jews in Spain, are deported.
當時嘅國王嘅皇后咧就下咗命令喺西班牙境裏邊，任何嘅猶太人都要離開。
And so Spain is clean from any Jew in 1492.
咁喺1492年喺西班牙境內有一個猶太人都冇。
And by the way, I'll tell you a personal angle on all this. I mentioned our family are Spanish Jews.
都同大家講過咧，我嘅屋企嘅族譜啦，其實係有西班牙嘅。
So our family was deported in that year, in 1492.
咁我嘅祖先咧，其實就係喺當時就被驅逐離境啦。
The Jews spread all over Europe.
喺歐洲有好多嘅猶太人。
And my grandparents, their families were in Bulgaria, which is just a little above Spain.
我嘅祖父佢一家咧，當時喺保加利亞就喺西班牙附近啦。
But my grandparents,
但我祖父母
when
咧，
they immigrated to Israel,
當佢哋移民去到以色列咧，
still the language they spoke with their parents was Ladino, which is a form of Spanish or Jewish Spanish.
佢哋嘅語言咧，其實係西班牙化咗嘅猶太語。
And by the way, an interesting anecdote
咁啊，亦都係俾大家理解到咧。
is that in 2015, the Spanish government, true story, I mean, it's a true fact, the Spanish government published an article
喺2015年咧，西班牙政府咧就係刊登咗一份咁樣嘅嘢。
and that summarized the discussion in the Spanish parliament.
咁喺西班牙嘅國會裏邊討論過。
And the Spanish parliament decided and declared that 500 years ago they made a mistake for deporting the Jews.
咁西班牙國會佢哋認為喺500年前佢哋驅逐猶太人離境呢個係一個錯誤。
And they said any Jewish person that is a descendant of the Spanish Jews can receive Spanish citizenship.
咁佢哋話咧，若果係有任何嘅猶太人咧，係當時要離開西班牙嘅猶太人嘅後裔咧，佢哋能夠係可以有西班牙嘅國籍。
So far it sounds good.
似乎就好好啦。
But there are some conditions.
但係有啲嘅條件。
You have to prove, there's a test, you have to prove that you still speak Spanish.
你要證明你仍然講西班牙話。
And that you're connected to the Spanish culture.
你同呢個西班牙文化係有關係。
So when I heard that,
當我聽到嘅時候咧
said, guys, 500 years you deported my family. You think I'm going to remember your language?
你驅逐咗我哋離境500年，你仲要我記得你哋嘅語言。
So true story though.
一個真正嘅故事，真實嘅故事。
We're moving ahead. 1496.
1496年。
Following the Spanish example,
咁啊有呢個西班牙作為榜樣咧。
Portugal also decides to clean itself from Jews.
又輪到葡萄牙啦，佢哋又要驅逐所有嘅猶太人離境。
And again, with all those deportations, there's many massacres of Jewish people and forced conversions.
喺過程裏邊咧，又有好多猶太人咧，要被逼改變佢哋嘅信仰同埋被殺。
We're jumping ahead to the late 19th century.
去到19世紀末葉啦。
In the Muslim world, in the Middle East,
喺穆斯林嘅世界。
There are many forced conversions of Jewish people to Islam.
又有好多係要被逼改信穆斯林教。
And many massacres.
同埋有好多嘅屠殺。
The early part of the 20th century in Russia.
20世紀初去到係俄羅斯。
A new form of persecution begins called the pogroms.
又有另一種嘅逼迫啦。
And the Russian people developed a new hobby.
咁當時嘅俄羅斯人咧，又有
They
另
take
一
a
個
sword.
嘅興趣。
Take a sword, ride a horse.
佢哋拎住把劍，騎住隻馬。
Ride into the Jewish towns and kill as many as they can.
就進入呢啲猶太人嘅社區咧，就殺佢哋。
And of course, we've mentioned in 1939 to 1945.
咁喺1939至1945年咧
，an attempt to annihilate once and for all the Jews in the world.
為咗係要清洗呢個所有嘅猶太人。
They didn't succeed, but 6 million Jews are murdered.
啲德國嘅納粹黨就殺咗600萬猶太人。
Believe me, I have given you just a small foretaste of the main things.
我只係俾咗大家當中少部分嘅例子。
And it seems like all of this begs us to ask the question, why?
咁我哋係咪就要問點解咧？
Why all those persecutions?
點解要咁大嘅逼迫咧？
And if you remember nothing from what I said tonight, please remember this.
如果你係今晚完全唔記得我所講嘅嘢都好啦，你要記住我跟住所講嘅嘢。
It is never about Israel.
其實從來都唔係因為以色列。
It is always about the God of Israel.
而係因為以色列嘅神。
Never about Israel, always about the God of Israel.
從來都唔係關乎以色列，係關乎以色列嘅神。
Now we see that those attempts to annihilate the Jews start way before Christ.
呢啲要毀滅猶太人嘅咁嘅嘗試咧，其實喺基督降生之前已經發生啦。
Who is trying to destroy the Jews all those years?
咁邊一啲人係想嘗試去毀滅猶太人呢？
I want to submit to you today that it's no other than the enemy of our souls.
我要同大家講嘅就係應該係我哋靈魂嘅敵人。
The fallen angel known as Satan.
呢個墮落天使，呢個撒旦。
Who used different human vessels.
佢去用人做呢個器具嚟到去進行呢啲嘅逼迫。
And in his attempts before Christ.
喺耶穌基督來臨之前呢
From Pharaoh through Haman to Herod.
由法老到哈曼到希律。
The attempt was to destroy the seed of Christ, destroy the seed of the Messiah.
為咗係要毀滅彌賽亞嘅種子。
But then we have to ask the question.
咁我哋又要問啦。
If Christ is born, why is it still going on?
咁既然彌賽亞耶穌已經嚟咗啦，咁點解仲要繼續毀滅咧？
Why does Satan continue?
點解撒旦仍然要繼續咧？
And the answer is
個答案就係
because he wants to thwart, to destroy God's future for humanity, not for Israel, for humanity.
因為佢係想係阻礙神俾全人類嘅未來計劃。
Remember, Israel is the flannel graph for all the people?
以色列咧就好似呢個視教圖咁樣，其實佢就代表咗全人類。
And we read in Romans 11 and verse 12
喺羅馬書11章12節話俾我哋知，
that the blindness of Israel to recognize Jesus,
呢啲猶太人係眼佢認唔到耶穌，
the blindness has been riches to the nations.
佢哋嘅係黑眼啊，竟然能夠成為係其他人嘅祝福。
In God's eternal wisdom, He used it for good so that all the nations can hear of the wonderful Savior.
喺神嘅智慧裏邊啊，呢啲咁樣嘅過失，竟然能夠成為係萬國嘅祝福。
But Paul is telling us how much more, how much of a greater blessing that will be when the Jews accept Yeshua, Jesus.
咁保羅就話俾我哋聽，如果咁樣都能夠成為外邦人嘅祝福，咁當猶太人亦都係歸信耶穌嘅時候，咁呢個會係成為一個更加大嘅祝福咧？
It's not about Israel, it's about the God of Israel.
唔係因為以色列，係因為以色列嘅神。
Now, if that was Jewish History 101,
咁呢個就係希伯來歷史嘅101，
let's go to Jewish History 102,
去到102啦，
and that is the Hebrew language.
就係希伯來文。
Now, Hebrew language was the main language, both spoken and written,
咁希伯來文咧，其實就講同埋寫嚟講都好啦。
in the land of Israel from 200 years before Christ until about 300 years after Christ.
咁喺主前200年到主後300年，希伯來文咧係當時嘅主要嘅語言。
It wasn't purely Hebrew, it was also alongside Aramaic and Greek.
係唔係淨係得希伯來文啦？當時仲有亞蘭文啊，仲有希臘文啊，啲人都識嘅。
But then at the end of the 4th century,
但喺第四世紀末咧，
most of the Jews were in exile long ago,
咁大部分人都猶太人咧都被放逐咗啦。
and the Jewish communities around the world began to talk the local languages.
咁啲猶太人咧喺世界唔同嘅地方咧就學咗當地嘅語言。
And Hebrew stopped being the spoken language of the Jewish people.
咁希伯來文咧就唔再係猶太人常用嘅語言。
It did remain, however, the holy language.
但係就成為咗一個叫做聖潔嘅方言。
So Jewish people began to continue to say some prayers in Hebrew.
咁所以猶太人咧喺佢哋祈禱嘅時候咧，仍然會係用部分嘅希伯來文。
But, each one had their accents.
但係佢哋有佢哋自己嘅口音。
So if you put a Jew from Babylon
咁可以或者一個來自巴比倫嘅猶太人，
with a Jew from Poland 100 years ago,
擺埋嘅同一個喺波蘭嘅猶太人喺埋一齊，
and they would say the same prayer in Hebrew,
佢哋會用希伯來文係講同一個祈禱，
they wouldn't understand each other because they had different accents.
但因為佢哋嘅口音嘅緣故咧，佢哋彼此唔能夠明白嘅。
Now, in the late 18th century,
咁喺18世紀後期咧，
a movement began among the Jewish people.
咁喺希伯來人當中咧就有一個咁樣嘅運動。
Now, the motivation for this movement was not God.
動機唔係好嘅，
At least this is what the leaders of this movement were saying.
咁喺當時呢個運動嘅領袖咧就咁樣講。
And this movement was kind of stirring in the hearts of some Jewish people in Europe to start going back to the land of Israel.
咁呢個咁嘅運動咧就激勵咗好多猶太人咧翻去以色列。
And it was a secular movement.
係一個世俗嘅一個運動，
And they started studying Hebrew, even in Europe.
甚至喺歐洲咧，佢都開始啦去讀希伯來文。
The most well-known one among them is a Russian Jew
最出名嘅咧係一個俄羅斯嘅猶太人，
by the name of Eliezer ben Yehuda.
咁佢叫做埃里澤本耶胡達。
He's called the reviver of the Hebrew language.
耶胡達咧，佢被稱為希伯來文嘅復興者。
And he immigrated to Israel.
佢 佢咧就係移居到以色列。
He started to produce this newspaper. This is an actual newspaper that he was producing in Hebrew only.
咁佢就開始係做一份嘅報刊咧，就用希伯來文嘅。
And he insisted on speaking only Hebrew in his house.
喺佢屋企咧，佢堅持係淨係講希伯來文。
People told him he was crazy and a fanatic.
啲人話佢係癲嘅。
But Hebrew quickly became the language of Israeli Jews.
咁啊，希伯來文喺當時開始咧，就慢慢成為係猶太人嘅語言啦。
And in the establishment of the state of Israel in 1947-48,
喺1947-48年，以色列立國。
Hebrew became the first official language of the land of Israel.
咁希伯來文就成為第一官方語言。
And today there are approximately 900 million Hebrew speakers in the world.
咁今日咧喺整個世界嚟講，有900萬人咧係識講希伯來文。
The great majority of them, of course, reside in Israel.
咁大部分咧都住喺以色列。
Now, why am I saying that this is a miracle?
點解我話呢個係神蹟咧？
Just a moment, where are we? Okay. Now, here's an important something to say.
一個好重要嘅。
Before I say this something important, I want to show you some pictures. Hold on.
俾大家睇下一啲嘅相。
I didn't mention Jerusalem.
我冇提到耶路撒冷。
The picture that you're seeing over there on the board
咁大家睇到呢一幅圖咧
was taken in 1850.
呢幅相喺1850年影嘅。
And these are some Jewish people that are praying in what's called the Western Wall.
咁佢哋而家你睇到一啲猶太人咧喺呢個西牆面前嚟到祈禱。
This Western Wall is the only remaining wall of the temple, the second temple.
西牆咧就係唯一剩翻落嚟嘅第一聖殿嘅遺跡。
It's actually one of the walls of the external wall, not the internal wall.
第二聖殿嘅遺跡其實係一個外圍嘅牆。
But through most of the last 2,000 years, Jews were not allowed to come to Jerusalem.
但係之前過往2000年度咧，其實猶太人係並唔容許係進入耶路撒冷嘅。
So this is a picture of Jerusalem in 1850.
呢個就係1850年嘅耶路撒冷。
And you can see the Dome of the Rock, the mosque.
大家睇到呢個回教嘅清真寺。
That was built in the 7th century.
係第7世紀起嘅。
You can see the Western Wall.
大家睇到西牆。
And you can see that houses are built all the way to the wall.
咁啊，大家睇到咧好多嘅房屋咧係喺當時咧起咗啦，好近呢埲牆。
These are Muslim houses.
呢啲咧都係回教徒嘅屋企。
In 1967,
喺1967年
June of 1967,
1967年6月
6 armies of surrounding countries decided to attack Israel.
6個國家嘅軍隊一齊攻擊以色列。
The Israel Air Force began to strike.
咁以色列嘅空軍咧就開始係攻擊啦。
And in 6 days, the war was over.
6日之後，戰爭就結束啦。
One result of that war has been
呢個嘅戰爭所帶嚟嘅其中嘅結果咧
that for the first time since the year 135,
自之後135年開始咧
the Jewish people once again had possession of the Temple Mount.
係由嗰年啊，直到係6日戰爭嘅時候啊，佢哋先至能夠翻到去呢個耶路撒冷呢個西牆嗰度嘅地方。
In this picture, you can see some of the soldiers in 1967.
大家就睇到啦，喺1967年當時嘅一啲以色列士兵。
Why is that important?
點解呢個係重要咧？
It's important because we read in the Bible
因為我哋喺聖經讀到
that some things need to take place in Jerusalem.
有一啲事要喺耶路撒冷發生。
These things need to take place just before Christ returns.
呢啲嘅事咧，要喺耶穌基督重臨之前發生嘅。
And among them is that the Antichrist will come in to the temple and declares himself to be the living God.
咁喺當中就包括咗呢個敵基督會進入聖殿嚟到去同大家講佢係神。
But for most of church history, people scratch their heads and they said, "How can this be?"
咁喺好耐嘅歷史裏邊，好多人都好奇怪啦，點會發生呢？
it's so wild. It's unimaginable to think that there will ever be another Jewish temple.
因為好難想像啊，點會再有另一個嘅
I mean,
猶
look
太
at
聖
them.
殿呢？
Look at them, persecuted all over the world.
睇下猶太人係受盡幾多嘅苦楚，成日都俾人逼迫。
So this picture that's on a screen
咁呢一幅嘅相呢，
was taken just a few days ago.
係幾日前影嘅。
And it's, as you see, it's still the Western Wall with a lot of people praying.
呢個仍然係哭牆，呢個西牆喺之前呢，有好多人喺度祈禱。
And in the Passover, there's a traditional blessing called the Aaronic blessing that is said in that location.
喺嗰度咧就會有一啲特別嘅祝福嘅祈禱。
So why is all that a miracle?
點解呢個係神蹟咧？
There is no record in human history for anything like that.
喺人類嘅歷史裏邊，從未曾發生過嘅。
A nation that has been without a land for 2,000 years.
一個2000年都冇自己領土嘅國家。
A nation that had no language for 1,500 years.
有足足1500年都冇自己嘅語言嘅國家。
A nation that underwent severe persecutions.
一個民族受咗咁多咁慘嘅迫害。
There is no record in human history of a nation like that.
喺人類嘅歷史裏邊，從未曾出現一個咁樣嘅國家。
That despite everything kept its national identity.
即使係咁，佢仍然保留咗自己國家嘅身份。
Restored its language.
恢復咗佢自己嘅語言。
And returned to its homeland.
返到自己嘅家園。
There's no record in human history.
喺人類嘅歷史裏邊冇發生過。
What does that mean?
意思係乜嘢咧？
Why should we care?
點解我哋要留意咧？
Flannel graph? Remember the flannel graph?
記唔記得呢個視教圖啊？
It seems like God is saying something.
似乎神就係藉住呢啲咁樣嘅歷史話俾我哋聽啲嘢。
He's saying, I'm the only one that can do it.
佢話：我係唯一一個能夠做到呢啲咁嘅事。
Now, in many places in the Word, God is saying something similar.
咁喺好多唔同嘅地方咧，神都講類似個咁樣嘅話。
He's saying, and I'm reading from Ezekiel 36.
佢話：呢個係來自以西結書36章24節。
God says, For I will take you from the nations, gather you from all the lands, and bring you into your own land.
我必從各國收取你們，從列邦聚集你們，引導你們歸回本地。
Now, you know, not everyone in the Christian world understand these facts in the same way.
喺基督徒嘅世界裏邊咧，唔係所有基督徒嘅理解都係一樣。
There are three main views in the Christian world about all this.
咁喺基督徒世界裏邊咧，對以色列呢啲所經歷過嘅嘢咧，有3種嘅睇法。
And once again, I go back to what I told you at the very beginning.
我喺一開始就同大家講，
The way we understand the place of Israel in the plan of God
我哋點樣去明白以色列喺神嘅計劃裏邊呢？
will have significant ramifications of how we understand the scriptures.
係會影響到我哋點樣去理解到聖經嘅教導。
And it is central to understanding the heart of God and the Great Commission.
呢個係極之重要。如果我哋要明白神嘅心意，去明白呢個大使命。
So what are those three views?
咁呢3種嘅睇法係乜嘢咧？
The first view is called supersessionism,
咁第一種咧就叫做取代論，
also referred to as replacement theology.
有啲人就叫呢個做替代神學。
Recently, we also hear the name fulfilment theology,
咁亦都近排有啲人稱呢個為一個滿足神學，
and even the term resistance theology.
或者係一個反抗神學。
But all of those different types of theologies say the same thing.
但係呢啲都係講同一樣嘢。
First of all, they say there's no millennial coming.
首先呢，就係冇一個所謂千禧年嘅嚟臨，
Christ is not physically coming back to earth.
基督唔會真係真身咁翻嚟到呢個世界。
His first coming, this is it.
佢嚟咗第一次就已經係啦。
The kingdom of Christ is now,
基督嘅角度咧係而家
and it's manifested through the church.
係藉住教會咧嚟表現出嚟，
Don't wait for him to come back again. He's not coming.
唔使再等佢翻嚟啦，佢唔會再翻嚟。
That's the first thing they say.
佢哋講嘅第一樣嘢。
Second, they say God has done away with the Jewish people.
第二咧就係神已經放棄咗猶太人。
It happened when Israel's leaders rejected Christ on his first coming.
當以色列人係離棄咗耶穌第一次嘅嚟臨嘅時候咧，就神已經放棄咗佢哋啦。
So when that happened, God threw away the Jews.
咁喺嗰個時候，神就放棄咗猶太人。
But then, there's a problem.
但係有個問題啦。
As we said, 3,000 times in the scriptures, it talks about Israel. What do you do with that?
咁喺聖經裏邊講及呢個以色列成3000次，咁即係咩意思咧？
There seem to be many promises
裏邊有好多嘅應許，
and also many warnings. What do you do with it?
好多嘅警告，我哋點樣理解咧？
So the creative solution is that all of Israel's covenantal promises were transferred to the church.
咁佢哋就話啦，所有關乎俾以色列嘅呢啲嘅應許咧，其實就轉嫁到去教會嗰度。
Therefore, the church replaced Israel.
因此教會取代咗以色列。
And this is why it's called replacement theology.
因此人就稱之為替代神學。
Now, what do you do with all the prophecies like we just read in Ezekiel 36?
咁譬如以西結裏邊所講嘅呢啲預言啦，我哋點樣理解咧？
Well, supersessionists will tell you that there are no prophecies related to Israel anymore.
咁佢哋就會話，其實已經再冇關於以色列嘅預言，
Because all the promises have been transferred to the church.
因為所有嘅應許咧已經係轉咗俾教會。
And there's no future gathering or redemption of Israel because Christ is not coming back.
亦都冇所謂將來全國性嘅救贖，因為咧耶穌唔會重臨。
So everything you read about Israel is really allegorical.
所以所有關乎到以色列嘅一啲教導咧，其實都係一種預言。
And so the bottom line from that view
咁既然係咁樣嘅話，嗰個重要嘅意思就係，
is that the current return of the Jewish people to the land of Israel.
因此咧，而家啲猶太人回歸以色列，
The state of Israel is a historical mistake,
呢個以色列呢個國家其實係一個歷史嘅錯誤，
and it has nothing to do with the will of God or the plan of God.
同神嘅計劃同神嘅意願係冇關係嘅，
Quite the contrary.
係好相反嘅。
And this is why some call it now resistance theology.
所以有啲人就稱之為一個反抗嘅神學。
Now, you may guess that I don't see things this way.
你都可能理解到我嘅睇法係唔同嘅，
Because if this world as we live now is everything that it is,
如果我哋今日世界啊，俾我哋所睇到嘅就係全部咧，
if this is the millennial kingdom,
如果呢個就係千禧年咧，
I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing.
我唔肯定我而家所做嘅係啱嘅，
It doesn't seem to work.
似乎唔係好得喎。
I don't see all the nations bowing down to Christ.
我睇唔到萬國都喺神面前嚟到敬拜，
I don't see him reigning the world from Jerusalem.
我睇唔到耶穌從耶路撒冷咧嚟到去管治整個世界。
So I think this view is erroneous.
我覺得呢一個咁嘅睇法係錯嘅，
But it's pretty prevalent.
但係喺今日好多人都相信。
The second view,
其次咧，第二個睇法
which is all the way on the other side
又就
of
係
the continuum,
就係另一個嘅極端嘅睇法啦，
is viewing today's Israel as complete fulfillment.
就係今日嘅以色列咧係完全嘅應驗。
These people will tell you that the current gathering of the Jews to Israel and the establishment of the state of Israel is in accordance to the plan of God.
佢哋話現時嘅猶太人回歸以色列同埋以色列嘅建國咧，都係根據神嘅計劃。
But they will also tell you that Jacob's trouble, the tribulation, has already occurred.
佢哋都會話咧，呢個雅各遭難啊，呢件事咧已經發生咗。
And they will point us to the Holocaust.
佢哋就話呢一個納粹嘅大屠殺咧，其實就係聖經裏面所講嘅雅各遭難呢件事。
So the tribulation has gone.
咁所以呢個大災難咧已經係發生咗啦。
These people tend to see the current state of Israel as, in every decision of the government of Israel, as Israel can do no wrong.
佢哋就會認為咧，以色列嘅政府今日咧，無論佢哋做咩決定都好，都唔會錯嘅。
But you may remember, I told you
但係我都同大家講過，
that the ideology that the state of Israel was established upon,
咁呢一個以色列建國嘅嗰個信念咧，
that same ideology that brought my grandparents back to Israel,
同一個信念啊帶到我嘅祖父母翻去以色列，
was very secular and had no place for God in it.
佢係好熟悉嘅，其實裏邊係並冇神嘅計劃嘅。
So I think this view is also erroneous.
咁我又覺得呢一個咁嘅睇法都係錯嘅。
I think that the scripture clearly tells us that there is a tribulation coming,
聖經好清楚話俾我哋知道會有大災難嚟臨，
that not only Jewish people will be suffered and persecuted,
唔單止係猶太人會被逼迫，
but also and maybe especially the followers of Christ.
但係特別就係信基督嘅信徒。
And the magnitude that is described in scriptures is yet to happen.
咁但係喺聖經裏面所講嘅呢件事仲未發生。
A third view I'd like to submit to you, I called him two gatherings,
咁第三個睇法，亦都係我支持嘅睇法，就係兩個聚集，
referring to the gatherings of the Jewish people to Israel.
就係講到猶太人回歸以色列。
So this view will say, yes, the current gathering of Jews back to Israel is in accordance to the plan of God.
呢個睇法就係話，而家嘅猶太人翻去以色列，以色列嘅建國都係根據神嘅計劃。
But this gathering is in a state of faithlessness, without faith.
但係呢個招聚啊，係一個冇信心嘅嘢。
And only a small majority of the Jewish people are followers of Christ.
喺當中只有少數嘅猶太人呢，係跟隨彌賽亞嘅人。
And in a lot of way, this return of the Jewish people sets the stage for the tribulation.
而家所發生嘅咁多嘅猶太人翻去以色列咧，實際上係為呢個將來嚟緊嘅大災難成為一個預備嘅舞台。
Let me share a few verses with you. I'm going to actually jump to Isaiah 11.
大家睇一睇以賽亞書第11章。
The book of Isaiah in chapters 7 to 11 is often referred to as the book of Emmanuel.
以賽亞書7至11章咧，好多人稱之為呢個以馬內利之書。
And of course, the word in Hebrew, Emmanuel, means God is with us.
以馬內利意思就係神同我哋同在。
So if you will go to your Bibles and look at this passage, you'll see that the term God is with us, Emmanuel, repeats several times in this section.
咁喺呢段經文裏邊會睇到呢個以馬內利呢個字係出現咗幾次嘅。
And over there, God is talking through Isaiah it's a very messianic passage.
喺呢一度係藉住以賽亞咧，神係俾咗個關乎彌賽亞嘅一個信息。
And God also talks about the times, in plural, that he will be gathering Israel.
咁佢講到佢第二次或者係一個眾數嘅係伸手去救翻佢自己子民嘅時間。
So let's read Isaiah 11, verses 11 and 12.
第11章11同埋12節，當那日主必二次伸手救回自己百姓中所餘剩的，就是在亞述、埃及、巴剔羅、古實、以蘭、士拿、哈馬並眾海島所剩下的。他必向列國豎立大旗，召回以色列被趕散的人，又從地的四方聚集分散的猶太人。
Several interesting things in this short passage.
有幾樣嘢大家留意。
First of all, the expression that day.
呢度係講到話嗰一日。
Whenever you see that expression in the scripture, it always talks about the timing of God's judgment.
每當聖經都話當那日咧，其實係指到審判嗰一日。
So on that day, the Lord says, again, he will recover a second time with his hand, he will bring his people back to the land.
佢話當那日主必二次伸手救回自己百姓中所餘剩的。
A second time after the first gathering.
第二次喺第一次嘅招聚之後，
Not the one in Babylon,
唔係巴比倫嗰一次，
because there's a record of where the people were dispersed from Babylon. It's not those countries.
因為我哋有記錄裏邊話俾我哋知道，嗰次係啲猶太人去被擄去巴比倫嘅時候，佢哋所分散嘅地方唔係呢啲地方。
And the context of Isaiah 11 suggests that this happened just before Christ's return.
咁以賽亞書呢段經文嘅上文下理咧，話俾我哋知道呢件事會係主嚟臨之前發生。
So twice there's a gathering.
咁有第二次嘅聚集。
Another interesting passage is in the book of Zephaniah.
咁喺另一段經文咧就西番雅書，
A wonderful book, short, wonderful book.
好短嘅一本書。
And in Zephaniah chapter 2,
第2章，
again we see this expression, the day of the Lord, that day.
我哋又睇到嗰一日
Let's read verses 1 and 2.
喺第1同第2節，佢話：不知羞恥的國民啊，你們應當聚集，趁命令沒有發出，日子過去如風前的糠。耶和華的烈怒未臨到你們，他發怒的日子未到以先，你們應當聚集前來。
3 times
3次
God says that he will gather the Jews before the wrath, before the final judgment.
佢呢度講到話喺呢一個最後嘅審判嚟臨之前啊，會聚集佢哋。
And so I want to submit to you today that there are 2 gatherings of the Jewish people. There's another gathering yet to come.
咁所以話俾大家知，應該有2個猶太人嘅聚集，仲有第2次係未發生嘅。
And that will occur after the tribulation, before God's judgment.
咁呢一個招聚咧，就會喺大災難之前，喺呢一個審判之前，大災難之後。
Now I've given you a lot of information today.
咁今日俾咗大家好多嘅資料，
And I pray that we will be like the sons of Issachar, understanding the times.
希望大家都能夠好似以撒家嘅仔咁樣，通達時務。
The Apostle Paul is urging us to be understanding the times we're living in.
保羅係鼓勵我哋通達時務。
And we are living in a world that is changing very, very fast.
我哋所生活嘅今日世代咧，好多嘢都改變緊。
And remember, if the blindness of the Jewish people is a blessing to the world,
你記得，若果猶太人嘅瞎眼能夠成為其他人嘅祝福，
the time that they are gathered in faith as a nation,
而當佢哋能夠係憑住信再次係聚集係喺埋一齊嘅時候咧，
is going to be life from the dead.
就係從死裏復活咁重要啦。
And I will close with Romans 11, 25 and 26.
喺結束嘅時候，同大家讀一讀羅馬書11章25至26節。
For I do not want you, brethren and sisters, to be uninformed of this mystery,
弟兄們，我不願意你們不知道這奧秘，
so that you will not be wise in your own estimation,
就是以色列人有幾分硬心的，
that a partial hardening happened to Israel
恐怕你們自以為聰明，就是以色列人有幾分是硬心的，
until the fullness of the Gentiles has come in.
等到外邦人的數目添滿了。
And in our following sessions, we're going to talk a little more of what that means.
喺跟住落嚟嗰2節咧，就會同大家講講呢個話係咩意思？
What does the partial hardening means?
究竟呢一個所謂幾分是硬心
What
係咩
does
意
the
思？
fullness of the Gentiles mean?
咩叫外邦人嘅數目添滿呢？
Verse 26,
第26節，
and when all that happens,
當呢啲都發生嘅時候，
the apostle tells us, and so all Israel will be saved, just as it is written.
於是以色列全家都要得救，如經上所記。
I thank you for this time and for listening.
多謝大家係聆聽，
I hope that God has spoke to your heart.
希望神都同大家講話，
Thank you and God bless.
神祝福大家。
Thank you.